Pavlovich is 6 years younger at 27. The American Greene 4 inches taller, but the wide frame of Pavlovich will give him a 3.5 inch reach advantage. With the introductions, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 253 pounds. Fighting out of Moscow, Russia, Sergei Pavlovich. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a striker holding a professional record, 8 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of St. Cloud, Minnesota, USA, Maurice, the Crochet Boss, Greene. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Our octagon official for this one is Herb Dean. Maurice Greene taking on Sergei Pavlovich, two very big men. We're all set for a max 3 5s of heavyweight action. Greene canters his way into the center of the octagon, both standing orthodox. Pavlovich has been down to Strela team with Alexander Volkov, who we'll see in a couple of weeks. They don't get much taller than him. Perfect sparring partner for this contest.
Yeah, really good sparring partner for him. What was interesting talking to Maurice Greene earlier this week is that he'd somewhat simplified Pavlovich's game down to a right hand. It's almost like he's only focused on one particular thing. So I would say if Sergei can throw a few more things into the mix, he might be able to catch Maurice Greene by surprise early on here, and at least land something. Oh, there's the right hand. Maybe it's just the right hand he needs.
And he also said he's willing to get knocked out to do something special. He's upset he hasn't gotten a bonus yet inside the UFC, and he said if you're not first, you're last.
He's got to be careful. He's landing some really hard leg kicks on Pavlovich, but he's not setting it up. He's not throwing that jab out. He's not using that range to attack that leg, and Pavlovich already has landed that right hand 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, he's also pivoting on the spot as well, which is leaving his head in the center line when he's throwing those kicks, which is why Pavlovich is coming in a straight line over the top of his kick and punching him in the face.
I gotta say, you can tell that Maurice has really upped his training level because he looks physically better than he ever has.
He really does. He looks a lot better. One thing that's worth noting early on is that when Maurice Greene is throwing kicks, Pavlovich is blocking them with his arms away from his body, which concerns me because it's easy to break forearms that way, especially with guys this size.
Yeah, you've got to double it up when you're blocking head kicks. You've got to reinforce it, or you will just snap that ulna bone in half.
When someone's hitting you with tree trunks like that.
Yeah,
what a jab.
That's a good jab.
And an overhand right, and this is how things went against Marcelo Gomes.
He's rocked.
Greene tries to get out of the way.
He's got the single leg, but he is hurt right now.
Heavy artillery from Pavlovich.
He's back up on the body lock. He's got to get this fight clinched.
Oh, he's done. Pavlovich raining down the blows. He gets pulled off. It's win number 2 for the Russian. Good job by Pavlovich. Very similar to his fight against Marcelo Gomes.
Backs people up against the fence, comes with the overhand right, forces people to duck, and then the uppercuts follow.
Yeah, dejected Maurice Greene gets back to his feet.
Let's take a look here. Look at this jab right on the chin. Knocks the mouth guard out temporarily there from Maurice Greene. Overhand right. You know what, Dan? Maybe he had thought he only had that overhand right, but that jab is what will stagger you, and that's how you're landing that overhand right. And just the power of Pavlovich here, and he's nonstop. Once he had him hurt, and he's not even looking at his opponent there. I understand why the ref moved in there to stop that fight. He's not even looking at Pavlovich at that point. He's looking over here. Understandable, John. What do you think?
Well, I can see the big celebration there from Pavlovich. I know we've got to go to the break. We'll be back to make it all official after these. Welcome back to Singapore. Let's send it inside to Bruce and make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 11 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by TKO, Sergei Pavlovich.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Sergei. A fantastic performance, my friend. Very much the same as your last fight. You back people up to the fence and you force them to deal with that power. What was the game plan coming in tonight?
Поздравляю, Сергей. Очень похожее выступление с твоим прошлым боем. Ты давишь соперника клетки и попадаешь вправо. Какой был план на этот бой?
Ну, на самом деле, рассчитывали на все 3 раунда бой. Посмотреть первый раунд, что соперник будет делать. Но я увидел, что соперник пропускает джеб и понял, что подбираю дистанцию, могу атаковать.
I was expecting to go all 3 rounds, and I saw the opening because he was eating my jab, and then I saw the opening for the knockout.
Well, talking of the jab, I want you to talk me through the finish on the big screen.
Немного опиши, вот как ты завершил бой.
Ну, на самом деле, вот это все мы с моим тренером разбирали, готовились под моего соперника. Поэтому спасибо огромное тренерскому штабу. Также хочу сказать парням с клуба «Стрела» спасибо. Пожелать будет раз Александр Волков в Москве в бою, чтобы он выиграл. Вот. Всем ребятам, кто помогал, тоже огромное спасибо моим тренерам, друзьям. Еще хочу, близкие мои друзья, у них сейчас чуть нехорошая ситуация. С Божьей помощью все выровняется, парни. Знаете, мы помним и в любой момент всегда поможем.
That was exactly what I was working for with my team. So I want to thank my coaches. I want to thank my team back home. And I want to wish good luck to Alexander Volkov fighting next week, in 2 weeks. And some of my friends going through tough times, and I just want to wish them to stay strong.
2 big wins. You're a big name in this heavyweight division, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Sergei Pavlovich.
Congratulations to Sergei Pavlovich. 11th first round victory.